Well, you're welcome back, and this is the sports segment. My name is Benedict Owusu. We're building up to the Africa Cup of Nations, which is just a day away to start in Gabon. And as I noted, Gabon will play the first game with Guinea-Bissau. I'll definitely will give you the fixtures or the matches that will be played this weekend before I take leave of you. But obviously, we'll have to focus on the Black Stars, and you know they've been preparing in the United Arab Emirates where they've been camping for the last 2 weeks. The team will leave the United Arab Emirates for Port Gentil, where they will be based in Group D with Mali, Uganda and Egypt. They are leaving Dubai tonight, but what's happening as I speak to you now is that they are holding their last training session before they leave Dubai. Obviously, Coach Asamoah Gyan and his side are very optimistic going into this year's competition because they really want to win. It has been 34 years since Ghana last won the competition, and to talk of winning, Asamoah Gyan, who is skipper of the team, believes winning this year's Africa Cup of Nations in Gabon is possible. Now, Gyan and his colleagues will attempt to end Ghana's 34-year wait for the African Cup of Nations title. And after playing in the last 2 finals against Egypt in Angola and also at the last edition of the tournament in Equatorial Guinea, when we only lost narrowly to Ivory Coast, Gyan believes this is the time that Ghana will win the title.
Of course, everything is possible. I always make example with Ivory Coast. You know, they went to a final 2 times, penalty kicks, they lost, and then the 3rd time they won against Ghana. You know, so we can also do that, but it will depend on the team. We've got quality players, no doubt about that. You know, but I think our attitude on the field can determine whether we can go far or not, because it's very easy to talk about winning the cup, but you need to show people you want to win the cup, you know, and that is what I'm praying for the Almighty God. You know, we have to be just praying for injury-free also, because we need all the players, you know, those on the bench, everybody. We need everybody in the team right now, because to win a trophy, you know, everybody must get involved, you know, and that is what I'm praying for.
So that was Black Stars captain Asamoah Gyan in that interview with Michael Uteje, who works with BBC in Dubai, aligned where the team have been camping ahead of this year's Africa Cup of Nations. We still stay with the Black Stars, and remember, before they left for Dubai, Honorable Isaac Isiama, who is a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee for Sport, and Hamid Mustafa were at the Alisa Hotel, where they spoke to the players on behalf of the then elected president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is now president of the Republic of Ghana. Well, yesterday, Honorable Isiama was confirmed as the sports minister designate, and he also had his say on the Black Stars AFCON campaign. According to him, he expects the team to do well in Gabon.
Well, I think first of all, Nanado himself sent us. We went to visit the stars when they were here, when they were camping here. We went to visit them and we sent them the goodwill message. So we expect the team to do well in Gabon. We expect to end the 34-year drought of the Cubs, so that this time around we win the cup, we win the gold. That's all that we are expecting.
Well, we'll still stay with him, and Isaac Isiama says he's going to use sports as a tool for job creation in the country. Now, the Member of Parliament for Achuma and Mpoano constituency in the Ashanti region was part of the final batch of President Akufo-Addo's ministerial nominees, as I noted yesterday, to serve on his government. Now, Isiama, who has been very vocal with issues concerning sports, especially the Black Stars, says he is in to deliver.
I would want us to wait till Parliament does their approval, so that if there are other issues, we will resolve them. But what we have said is that we are going to position sports so that it can be used as a tool for job creation, create opportunities for young men and women in this country.
And how are you going to do this?
We've outlined a number of them in the manifesto, as you are aware. So the manifesto pledges the social contract that we have signed between of Ghanaians. So that social contract, that document is there. The manifesto is there. Whatever we intend doing, they are all captured in the manifesto. So we are going to make sure that the manifesto works, that whatever is within the manifesto, we go and go accordingly. So for some of us who would want to jump the gun, let us wait till Parliament does the approval. Parliament has finished with the process, the vetting process, then it will come out. But we are going to provide sound leadership, quality leadership that ensures that there is harmony and there is peace within the sports fraternity.
So that was Sports Minister Designate Isaac Esiama in that interview with Elton Brobe yesterday at the Flagstaff House. Now, we'll move on and we'll do the Spanish Copa del Rey after Barcelona reaching the next stage of the competition yesterday at the expense of Atletico Bilbao. Well, the Real Madrid have also progressed to the next stage of the competition. Well, yesterday, Real Madrid actually drew 3-3 with Sevilla at the Bernabeu, but already they had won the first leg, so they progressed to the next stage of the competition. That's the quarterfinals, 6-3 on aggregate. Also, Celta de Vigo, they've reached the last 8 of the competition after beating Valencia at the Bernabeu. So what happened was that Celta de Vigo won that game by 2-0. So 2-1 it happened, so we can catch highlights of the Real Madrid-Sevilla game. Then also we'll do the Celta de Vigo and Valencia game. Madrid, Celta de Vigo both through to the next stage of the Copa del Rey. And yesterday as well, Osasuna ended goalless, but Eibar already had won the first leg by 3-0. So they also progressed at the expense of Osasuna in the Spanish Copa del Rey. So we can check fixtures of matches that will be played in the Spanish La Liga this very weekend. Barcelona will be in action as well as Real Madrid. So there you go on your screens. Leganés will take on Atletico Bilbao. With Barcelona, they will play Las Palmas at home. Kevin Prince Boateng's Las Palmas. Atletico Madrid will come up against Real Betis. With Deportivo La Corona, Villarreal, and we'll have Valencia Espanyol. So the first 4 matches are matches that will be played on Saturday, and on Sunday we'll have Valencia Espanyol, Celta de Vigo, Alaves, and Granada will come up against Osasuna, with Sporting Gijón up against Eibar and Sevilla, Real Madrid, and on Monday we'll have one game, that's Malaga, will come up against Real Sociedad. So from the Spanish La Liga, we'll do the English Premier League matches to expect this weekend, and most of the matches actually will be played on Saturday. We'll have Tottenham Hotspur, West Bromwich Albion. There is Swansea City, Arsenal at the Liberty Stadium, and Burnley Southampton, West Ham United back to the London Stadium to play Crystal Palace, and Sunderland will be at the Stadium of Light to play Stoke City. There is Watford, Middlesbrough, Hull City, Bournemouth, Leicester City, Chelsea. Big one for Chelsea. That match will be played at the King Power Stadium. And on Sunday, 2 matches, Everton, Manchester City at the Goodison Park, and the big one, of course, involving Liverpool and Manchester United at Old Trafford. Well, we've been building up to the AFCON Cup of Nations this year in Gabon, which is happening a day that's it's happening on Saturday, and Ghana, as I noted earlier, will play on Tuesday against Uganda in our group opener. Well, yesterday, the Confederation of African Football also came out with a draw for the Africa Cup of Nations 2019, which will be hosted in Cameroon. The draw in Ghana, I'm just going to give you the draw for Ghana as well as the other groups. Ghana, we've been drawn in Group F with Ethiopia, Sierra Leone, and Kenya. So these are the teams Ghana is going to play in the qualifiers for the Africa Cup of Nations 2019, which will be held in Cameroon. So we'll check the full draw for the total Africa Cup of Nations Cameroon. That's the qualifiers, and for Group A. So there you go: Senegal, Guinea Equatorial Guinea, Sudan, and we'll have Group B as well, which is Cameroon, Morocco, Malawi. Then the winner of there are 2 games to be played actually. There will be some Comoros, Mauritania, so we'll have the winner joining them as well with the other groups, and we'll have Algeria, Togo, Benin. That will happen in Group D. Group C is Mali, Gabon, Burundi, as well as the winner of Djibouti and Sudan game. Then Nigeria and Africa, that's Sudan, Libya, and Seychelles. Then we also have Ghana, Ethiopia, Sierra Leone, Kenya in Group F, as well as Group G. There is Congo, Congo, DR, yes, and also Congo, Zimbabwe, Liberia, and Group H will be Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Central African Republic, as well as Rwanda. We have Cape Verde in Group L, and Burkina Faso, Tanzania, Lesotho. There is Zambia, Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Namibia in Group K, and J will have Tunisia, Egypt, Niger, and Swaziland, with Burkina Faso, Angola, Botswana, Mauritania taking the other group. So those are fixtures and also the groupings for the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. So we are back to the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, and it's happening in Gabon. I earlier told you about the matches to expect. The first 2 matches, Gabon will start the competition with Guinea-Bissau. That's on Saturday, and Burkina Faso will take on Cameroon in the other group game. And on Sunday, we'll have 2 games. A big one, of course, Algeria will come up against Zimbabwe. Then Tunisia will take on Senegal. So on that note, we hear from Baba Tando on today's edition of the AFCON Minute. So that was Baba Tando with the AFCON Minutes. There is more on the Africa Cup of Nations on radio, on TV and online. And also, if you want to tweet at us during this AFCON period on the Joy Sports GH or whether the Joy FM or Joy News Twitter accounts, just make sure you use the Joy AFCON hashtag, Joy AFCON hashtag. Also, as I noted, the Twitter feed for Joy Sports is at Joy Sports GH. On Facebook is at Joy Sports. There are more stories to read on the Joy Online Sports page. You can also get to watch videos of our respective shows here on the Joy News channel.